Maiana. So, I know I didn't put anything up yesterday, but this is still going to be day 3 because this is the 3rd day that I've done this. So, I know technically it's the 4th day since I've started, but we're going to call it day 3. So, Friday night we went and we visited Lauren at work. That was fun. We got to see her take out the trash, and she mopped for us, and yeah, she pretty much just cleaned up some yogurt stuff that had been spilled. I personally didn't get anything, but both Cassie and Nicole did, and it looked delicious, but since I had already eaten candy at Nicole's candy shop that day, as well as you know, having ice cream about 20 minutes before I went to Yogurt Extreme, yeah, I decided against more yogurt and dairy products. But yeah, so it was just myself, Nicole, and Cassie, and that was good fun. It was really fun to go out at night again. I don't know, that sounds really lame, but I haven't really like left the house once it's been dark in a really long time. I don't know, it felt like November or something, so it was really fun. I don't know, I like it when I'm driving and it feels like November or October. I like those months. I like driving in the dark. It's kind of creepy, but oh well. And then yesterday I didn't do too much in the morning. I think, yeah, I didn't watch any TV yesterday. I was very proud of myself. Thought that was excellent, of course. From, sorry, I thought I heard someone. From 2 o'clock to like 1 o'clock, like 2 p.m. to 1 o'clock a.m. I wasn't exactly in my house, but besides that, you know, it doesn't really matter. But no, we went up and visited our family friends, the McHughes, up in Vancouver. We had to pick up Sean on the way there. He was in Lake Oswego, which apparently in the Couve, which is what they call Vancouver, they refer to Lake Oswego as Lake O, so it's like, or the LO, so that was interesting. Honestly, I didn't even know that there was actually a lake at Lake Oswego. Like, I didn't know that existed, but it does, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, so we spent like 7 hours with them, which was awesome, and then we drove back. But gosh, on the drive back, I was just so annoyed. You know those times when you're just like, I'm tired, it's been a long day, but I'm in the car with my entire family, and I've just known you guys for way too long. Like, it was one of those drive backs, so I wasn't in the best of moods when we arrived back home, and I was kind of angry, and I was like, I can't think about it at all. So I put in my, I don't know if I told you, I think I told you before you left, that I was listening to Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, and I'm still listening to it. Oh my gosh, I don't know how long it's gonna take. Days? Well, obviously it's already taking days. I think we're going for a month here, but it's bad. Like, it's not that bad of a book, but I think the fact is that I keep watching it listening to it like right before I go to bed. Like, I put it in once I'm already like on my side, closing my eyes, and so I had to start doing this one thing where I would like listen to it for like 10-20 minutes while I colored right before bed, and then I would just finish it. And yeah, I know you're probably dying to see what I've been coloring. Well, I was looking through my stuff, and I found I had saved this poster from way back when I was actually subscribed to American Girl magazine. And so here's a little, well, that's how far I've gotten. It looks pretty great, I know. I'm really proud of it. See, she's got, you know, fun lays and things, and I'm almost done with the sand. Just got to fill in this whole part and the water, and then I'll be done with this section, because see, as it turns out, it's this big, and I'm working on this right now. I don't know if you can see that. That probably went way out of view, but yeah. Plus, when I'm done, I can either show this side or the back poster, which is even cuter. Dive into your dreams, Maiana. Just dive. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I'm working on right before I go to bed, except I didn't do that last night because I was way too tired. And I know you're dying to know, in fact I saved 2 of these, maybe I'll show you the other one tomorrow, but I'm only working on this one right now. And yeah, once I finish all 4 sides, hopefully this will be like 5 books later, you know, so it won't take me an entire summer to listen to one stupid book. Like, it's okay, but gosh, it's just taking forever. Anyways, so I went to bed, and I just had the craziest dream ever. It was crazy. It was like one of the serious adventure dreams that I've had in a really long time, and it was really fun. You were definitely in it. In fact, found out that we were like, I don't know if we weren't roommates, but you were going to Lehigh with me. So I think that should actually happen, you know. Maybe we'll just have to get you another spot, take someone out, you know, and just stick you right in, because obviously this is what all colleges do. Everyone, like, from the freshman class was just going to find their dorm, find where it was, find out who their roommate was, and hang out, and then we were all going to go to a dance. So there's a bunch of random people there that I have no idea who they were, but there's quite a few people that I knew, obviously, because Corvallis High just draws so many people to Lehigh, and just everyone just wants to go to Lehigh. But no, we were in, so you know when we went to Pacific City, and there was, like, the part where, it all, like, splashed up on us on the rocks, like, where we weren't supposed to go, and then it kind of splashed. So, like, imagine that kind of thing, except for there was a house down there, and, like, I don't know, it was some dead guy's house, but the dead guy wasn't there, but he wasn't alive anymore, so it was just kind of this abandoned house, and we had to go find a key or a note, something along those lines, but the water, like, ceremoniously would just come, like, you had to watch out, because if you did something wrong, then everyone just had to start, like, running up these, like, rock hills, and at one point it was, like, really close, and everyone's like, you have to just hold on to the rocks. So we're just, like, holding on, and then the water just, like, submerged, and you're, like, the water was going up, and you were, like, breathing out your nose, but the second, like, you couldn't hold on to your nose, because the second you held on to it, like, then you're one limb down, and that wasn't good, because the water was super forceful, so you had to be, like, breathing out your nose while the water, I don't know, it was really complex in the dream. It was really important that you got this down. But then someone, like, after it had been filling up for a while, like, after it's been shooting past me, while I'm, like, clinging onto this rock wall, someone let go, and just, like, floated up the top and found this, like, secret glass house, and so we all explored that for a while. There's this really gross part where, like, I don't know, it was weird. I was, like, trying to get something out of a flower pot, and I had to move something, and I just thought it was, like, dirt, but it was, like, a dead rat, and underneath that was, like, this live, like, white mouse, and I was like, oh, that's gross, but here's the key, you know. I don't know, it was weird. I, like, wasn't fazed by it until after I woke up, and then I was like, that's disgusting. There was a dead rat and a live mouse, and they were just really good friends, apparently. Yeah, no, so that was really weird. But in the dorms, because we couldn't, like, because we were on our way to the party, you know, the big dance, when we found this house, but then we had to go back to the dorms because I think I left one of my shoes there. Because, you know, it's really easy to go all the way over to some rock hill house thing on the ocean and then realize that you only have one shoe on. So, I don't know. Apparently my brain thinks I'm going to do really well in college. But no, so we had to go back, and people were, like, leaving stuff and trying to move in. We're like, no, you can't do that. Like, other people are going to live here before we come back. And that was really important at the time. And then it ended up not really mattering because our doors were, like, you would walk in and there'd be a little hole, and then there's, like, 4 doors that would be different dorm rooms, except for my dorm room was going to be the one that people had to walk through to get to all of their dorm rooms and the bathroom. So that was weird, and I was like, people just need to stop moving their stuff in here because, like, A, other people are going to live here, duh, and B, this is my dorm room, and this sucks, and my roommate wasn't showing up. We, like, didn't know who she was, couldn't find anything, so that was unfortunate, and I think a lot of that was because, like, I've been thinking a lot about the dorms, like, I know what dorm I'm staying at, and you know too, Eminem, and other people, like, on the Facebook page have found out who their roommate is and everything. It's, like, coming in the mail, and it's gotten to people's houses in the mail, but it hasn't gotten over here to Oregon yet, so that's really, really lame. But yeah, so I think that was on my mind, and then I was just obviously just wanting to leave. That's why I had to go to Lehigh, because I was just like, I'm done with this family, which I'm not, but you know, I'm ready to go. There's like 4 weeks. Oh, 33 days. 33. That's not very many. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Chris and Sean leave next Saturday. Sean's going back to, he's going to this place called Kassel, Germany, for some, I don't know, intensive German courses. Like just the language of German. And then, or Deutsch, I guess. And then Chris is headed back to Colorado Springs, but he's actually going to be driving there in this new car that he bought. It's not a new car, but it's new for him because he just bought it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and so then we'll have 3 weeks with just me and my mom and my dad, and that'll be fun. It'll be a good time. We're gonna get along great. I can feel it. And then meanwhile, I don't really know. Yesterday morning I did this. I don't know, that's probably way too close. That probably got all like awkwardly focused, but I marbled my nails to the water marbling. It was my first attempt, so hopefully I'll get better next time when I do it, because I'm definitely going to do it again because it looks pretty cool. Except for these 2 fingers, I don't know, look really different from the rest of the fingers. So that's weird, so I'll have to work on that. I'll have to figure that out. It took a really long time too. Probably just because I'm really bad at it, because it was my first time, but we'll see. We'll get it all figured out. And it's kind of cloudy today, a little bit more cloudy than usual. It's about, like, I don't know, 12:40 or something? I don't know. I was gonna look at my clock, but it's, oh wait, here. It's 12:58 right now. Yeah, and Chris is off meeting some friends. Sean's off who knows where. I don't know. He just leaves sometimes. I don't know where he goes. And yeah, I think my dad's watching the tour, and my mother is probably doing the dishes or something like that. And I'm in here talking to you. But yeah, I think that's about it. Angela and I have plans to